Your Excellency, members of the Governing Council and the Senate, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I now invite the Chancellor of the International Open University, Professor Emeritus Abu Amina Bilal Flips, to address the convocation. Tafadal, Dr. Bilal.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. As the founder and Chancellor of the International Open University, I'm especially honored today to address you, our esteemed graduates, on the importance of building and maintaining global unity and human progress through education, which is a fundamental mandate of I.O.U. Education, my dear graduates, contains a unique ability to eliminate ignorance and provide essential guidance to human society. It serves as a catalyst for the advancement of communities and human civilization as a whole. Allah informed us in the Quran, وَعَلَّمَ آدَمَ الْأَسْمَاءَ كُلَّهَا. He taught Adam the names, the knowledge of all things. However, without divine guidance, knowledge can easily become a source of human tragedy and destruction, as we are witnessing today in Palestine. And as we have witnessed in the past, at the end of World War II, when the United States of America dropped 2 atomic bombs on Japan in Hiroshima and Nagasaki, where tens and tens of thousands died instantaneously. All humans are descendants of Adam and Eve, bound together in communities, countries, and continents. The only way to collectively advance human civilization is through education. And that only succeeds if the education keeps moral values firmly embedded in everything which is taught in our various educational institutions. The cry of secularism today is to remove religion, morality from the classroom. That religion has no place in the classroom. However, religion has traditionally been the basis for our moral guidance. So when you remove religion, you're removing moral guidance to the society and to the generation that are coming up, generations coming up. So, as I said, all humans are descendants of Adam and Eve, bound together in communities, countries, and continents. The only way to collectively advance human civilization is through education, in which moral values are firmly embedded in everything which is taught in our educational institutions, from kindergarten to PhD. At I.O.U, we offer a distinctive educational experience where the beauty of Islamic morals is deliberately interwoven into every department and every course, emphasizing the great importance of character and virtue above all else. This is according to the well-known statement of Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, in which he said, إِنَّمَا بُعِثْتُ لِأُتَمِّمَ مَكَارِمَ الْأَخْلَاقِ. I was only sent to establish the pinnacle of moral character. This convocation ceremony marks the momentous occasion of I.O.U's 10th batch of graduates, celebrated both offline in the Gambia and online globally. To all the graduates, I wholeheartedly congratulate you as you venture into the world equipped with the precious gift of Islamized moral education from I.O.U. I strongly encourage you to join hands with your classmates and your batchmates from all corners of the globe in order to collectively strive for the betterment of human society and the advancement of the Muslim nation and human civilization through education. May Allah bless you in your future endeavors and put them all in your scale of good deeds, as well as in my scale of good deeds, and all of your teachers and those who have contributed to your education. Barakallahu feekum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Shukran, Sheikh Bilal. Jazakallahu khairan. Mr. Vice Chancellor, Your Excellencies, members of the Governing Council and Senate, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I now respectfully invite Professor Cherno Omar Bari to introduce the Chief Guest of Honor of the convocation. Mr. Dr. Cherno Omar Bari, welcome.
There is no task more difficult than introducing a chief guest, especially one like Honorable Claudiana Cole. So I'm going to be very brief. Honorable Claudiana Cole has been known to me for several decades now. She has worked all her life in education, and she has established a lot of goodwill in the course of her career. She has served and rose into the ranks at the Ministry of Education, which later became the Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education, and has also seen the whole country as a director of regional education bureaus. Not only that, but she has personally supported a lot of projects to help support people who are in need. But then there's one thing you need to know also. She has a strong character. She is very known for being a non-nonsensical person. There are many instances where she will step her foot down strongly when she feels that has any way going to destroy opportunities for people or going to affect students or the education sector. So this is what I admire about her, and we've had the privilege of working together long before she became minister, and it has always been a pride working with her after she became a minister. So we have a great experienced teacher who is now going to address you rightfully in this convocation. Honorable Claudiana Cole.
Good morning, everyone. Salam alaikum. Very good. Thank you, Doc, for that introduction. Thank you so very much. The Chancellor of the International Open University of the Gambia, the President and Vice Chancellor, members of the Governing Council, proud guardians of the 10th convocation ceremony of the International Open University, parents and well-wishers, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, members of the media, all other protocols duly and respectfully observed. It indeed gives me great pleasure to be here this morning, joining all who are here on this very joyous occasion, marking the end of an educational journey that leads to the commencement of another lifetime experience of contribution to national development. Ladies and gentlemen, it is important to note that the recent Grade 12 West African Examination Council results indicated that there is still room for improvement. Only a meager percentage of students scored high marks, indicating a need for enhancing educational standards and methodologies. By investing in quality education, we can uplift the lives of our students and equip them with the resources they need to succeed in an ever-evolving world. And I want to believe that those teachers who are graduating today are already set for that task to contribute to the development and upliftment of education in the Gambia and to raise the standards of our students. People are very worried, the whole nation is very worried that standards are dropping. Since we opened up education to the remotest parts of this country, now we have improved on access. A lot more people are in school, but it doesn't mean we should compromise quality. Yes, we have more people, we have the quantities, but the quality is also very important. And I believe the teachers graduating today, like I said, are ready for the task. There is so much you can do to help our students to reach high standards, develop their potentials, and become like you graduating today. They also need to graduate. They also need to access higher education. But without the proper education, without the quality education that they need to be able to attain the required entry for university education, they will never be able to be robed in this beautiful graduation gown and cap that you are in today. So I believe your responsibility is huge. I have always said to teachers, if the students knew, if they could have been educated in their homes, I wouldn't have a job because there wouldn't be any Ministry of Education. You wouldn't have a job. There would not have been need for teachers because there would be no schools. The students would have stayed at home and acquired education. But because that's not very possible, without you teachers supporting them, helping them, facilitating their discovery of knowledge, they have to be in the schools. And that is where your responsibility lies as teachers. Please do not disappoint them. They look up to you. They trust in you. You are their mentors. You are their role models. And they want to be like you. However, it must be noted that education does not solely fall upon the shoulders of educators and educational institutions alone. It is a collective responsibility that involves parents, guardians, and the wider community. Parents, allow me to encourage you to embrace the importance of education and instill this belief in your children that it is only through hard work that success comes. Help them to realize their potentials by supporting them through every phase of their educational journey. Remember, education is an investment that can yield lifelong rewards for not only the individuals, but their families, society, their country, and the world at large. Mr. Chancellor and Vice Chancellor, today these graduates have reached a milestone. Today is the culmination of your hard work, your perseverance, and your dedication. Like the Vice Chancellor said, I'm sure, and I know about it. I've gone through university education myself. I know what it means, and I know how it feels and how it goes. Many hours of hard work. Feelings of anxiety and anxiousness, especially when you submit assignments, you're waiting for your assignment to come out. When it is time for examinations, the anxiety, the anxiousness, the sleepless nights, and all the feelings you can imagine until those results are pasted up there and you see yourself above the cutoff mark. I know how it goes. I know how it feels. And today, you have embarked on the journey of academic growth, challenging yourselves to embrace new knowledge and experiences. As you enter the world, equipped with your degrees from the International Open University, remember that education is not just for personal growth, but a tool for societal transformation. And you were reminded by the Chancellor, it should be in a positive way. Sadly, there are so many educated people around the world today. There are so many people who are highly educated, but unfortunately, some are not using that education in a positive way. And that shouldn't be the case. But I want to believe that with the type of education that you have received from the International Open University, you will use your education, the education you've acquired from the Open University, in a positive way. And you will use it to change attitudes, to transform society, and to bring positive change and development to our dear motherland, the Gambia. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, I extend my warmest congratulations to all of you for having arrived at this milestone. As proud graduates of the International Open University, your achievements are a testament to your determination and your passion for education. I encourage you to embrace your roles as educators and ambassadors of change, leading the way towards a brighter future for the Gambia. Let us work together to empower every individual with the opportunity of a quality education. On that note, I wish to commend the International Open University for their continued efforts to see that every ambitious person in every corner of the Gambia is given accessible, affordable, and flexible opportunities to learn and develop themselves. Every nation develops through education. So we encourage you, and that is the International Open University, and we pray that you succeed in your drive to change the nation of the Gambia through education. I congratulate you for your vision and your efforts and pray that you'll be rewarded greatly. I thank you all for your kind attention, and I congratulate and wish you graduates the best of luck in your future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Madam Minister, for this moving and inspiring speech. At this juncture, I would like to recognize the presence of some invited guests. First, we have Professor Muhammad Mustafa Fane, Vice Chancellor of I.O.U University. Then we have Dr. I.O.U Jiba, who is a member of the Governing Council of the International Open University and a senior lecturer at the University of the Gambia. Also, we have Mr. Khalifa Sise, who is also a member of the Governing Council of the International Open University. Last but not the least, we have Dr. Lubna, the Regional Director of the Islamic Call Organization, Munathamatu Da'wah al-Islamiyah. We welcome you warmly and thank you very much for your presence here. Mr. Chancellor, we now present the students who have fulfilled the requirements prescribed by the International Open University for the award of Master of Arts degree in Islamic Studies, who have been found to be worthy, both in character and learning, to be admitted to the degree of the university. I now call upon the Vice Chancellor to act on behalf of the Dean of the Faculty of Islamic Studies and Arabic Language to present graduates of the faculty for the award of the Master of Degree in Islamic Studies.
Mr. Chancellor, by the authority of the Senate and Council, I present to you these candidates from the... I will be calling your names and then you will stand up for the Master of Arts in Islamic Studies before I present you to the Chancellor. Now, let me just at this point mention that today all students, 585 of them, are graduating at the same time, and you are blessed to be doing your graduation offline. So all the others will be doing their graduation online. So naturally they also need to be mentioned. For the Master of Arts in Islamic Studies, we have one Gambian. I'll first call the Gambian, then I'll call the rest. I would like to call Base Kudabo, who is graduating today with a Master of Arts in Islamic Studies. The others who are graduating are Fatima Shafana Mohammed from the USA, Hanan Mahmoud Ahmad Al Khalid from Saudi Arabia, Muhammad Ilyas from USA, Omar Al Zabir from United Kingdom, Tashfain Khawar Randawa from Pakistan, Deni Setiwan from Indonesia, Abdul Rahman Usman Yusuf from Somalia, Amina Abubakar Jazeri from Nigeria, Maksuda Begum from Bangladesh, Nahla Munir Hassan Husni from USA, Haryani Santo Hartono from Indonesia, Maud Nur bin Omar from Malaysia, Tauhid Noman from Canada, and Tadjiz Riaz Ahmed Chan Sultana Ansari from India. Congratulations. So remain standing. Mr. Chancellor, by the authority of the Senate and Council, I present to you these candidates from the Faculty of Islamic Studies and Arabic who have been found worthy, both in character and in learning, to be admitted to the degree of Master of Arts in Islamic Studies of the International Open University.
By the authority vested in me by Allah, I admit you to the degree of Masters of Arts in Islamic Studies at the International Open University.
You can please walk to the stage to collect your certificates. Yeah, I think you should be standing there. You can stand before us. You should be walking this way.
Mr. Chancellor, the Vice Chancellor will now present the students who have fulfilled the requirements prescribed by the International Open University for the award of bachelor's degree and who have been found to be worthy, both in character and learning, to be admitted to the following degree programs of the International Open University. Bachelor of Arts in Islamic Studies, bridge to Masters in Islamic Studies, Bachelor of Arts in Arabic Language, Bachelors in Business Administration, Bachelor of Education, Bachelor of Education, again hybrid, Bachelor of Science in Islamic Economics, Banking and Finance, Bachelor of Science in Psychology, Bachelor of Science in Information Technology, Bachelor of Law, Bachelor of Arts in Islamic Studies, that is Bahasa, and Bachelor of Arts in Islamic Studies again in Russian. Those are online programs.
Okay, I'm going to call your names for the said departments, and as I call your names, you will stand and remain standing up to the end of the list before you are conferred your degrees. I will begin by calling all the Gambians, some of whom are Chinese population. I don't know who are the Chinese population here. Bachelor of Arts, Islamic Studies, Fall 2022, Mafanta Bayo, the Gambia. Hadijatu Gay, the Gambia. Bachelor of Arts, Islamic Studies, Spring 2023, Rusda Fatima Khan, an Indian in the Gambia. Kudus Bidemi Adeyemi, the Gambia, but he's going to be graduating in Nigeria. Modulamin Cham, the Gambia. And Bintu Sane, the Gambia. As I said, I'm calling all of you to stand up first before I call the other students in the respective programs. Bachelor's in Business Administration, Mohammed Jai, the Gambia. Sekou Jata, Marian Loveta Toure, Suwaibu Jata, Ismaila Sane, Sidia Balde, Lamin Gassama, Kumba Jonga, Ibrahima Jallo, Babukar Manjang. Bachelor of Education, 4 years, of fall 2022, Babukar Gay, Sajo Jadama, Kausu Sise, Lalo J. Kamara, Sankun Jajo, Njaga Bojang, Ibrahima Sane, Suleiman Sow, Mahmoud Sise, Keba Job. Bachelor of Education with specialization in English, fall 2022. We begin the Chinese population now. Kumbaba, Mariama Sala, Mamadou A. Sise, Lamin Sane, Jabo Suare, Musa A. Baji, Bokar Jallo, May Diouf, Usman Seydi Kane, Fatou Kinte, Demba SM Sow, Fatou Fabure, Nyema Sise, Jenaba Jaju Jamme, Musa Jallo, Seydou Job, Bakari B. Dumbuya, Lamin Fati, Esa Jaju, Yaya Mbalo. BEd with specialization in English, spring 2023, Daiba, Fode Banyang, Mama FCC, and Matar Seka. BEd with specialization in agricultural sciences, or science. You should be carrying many, don't carry one. As you receive your scroll, you are also going to receive a t-shirt that makes you an automatic alumni of the International Open University. You should remember, an alumni is very important to the university. It means that your university is your university as long as you live. It doesn't mean that you have finished today and that is the end of it. And by the way, some of you are to be invited later with the support of the Honorable Minister and the Ministry to come and do your Masters in Education, which is going to be launched very, very soon. Yes. As you are receiving your scroll, a cameraman is poised to take a picture of you. I know some of you were my students, and they've been showing some little bit of stubbornness. Jabo is one of those good examples. Today she is very proud with her daughter hugging her and very proud to see her mom graduating. MashaAllah. And the serials also who were getting frustrated with assignments. And I used to have small babies in my class. Some of the mothers used to bring their kids, and I don't see them graduating here. I think those babies need to have their gowns too. So it is unfair not to have them around. Thank you. You know, the International Open University requires that every bachelor student does a project we call a dissertation, unlike many other universities. And some students, I have to fight with them through their dissertations because we will have to go through it and I will delay it because the work is not done properly. And some people get frustrated. I used to get someone calling me at midnight to say, I have submitted my dissertation. But I think it's a testimony that we have a very strong system in which every student is required to go through to be able to come out the best. With all respect to my colleague, the Vice Chancellor of Euclid and former Dean of the University of the Gambia School of Public and Business Administration, I keep still feeling proud that our university is still number one. Professor Fane.
بينات محكمات حولت مجرى الزمان مؤمن هذه سبيلي أفضل الذكر دليلي بينات محكمات حولت مجرى.
It is important to inform you that we have submitted 2 PhD programs, and I'm happy to see here Mr. Amadou Toure, who has not identified himself as representing NACA, but I can see you. And you'll be coming on the stage soon. You'll be invited. We have submitted 2 of our PhD programs. One is in Islamic studies, and the other one, who can guess, is in education. Because for us, we believe education is very essential and very important. So for those who might be interested, you still have an opportunity to do your PhD with us in the most flexible manner, less stressful, and complete it with a PhD in Islamic studies or in education. Now, the prerequisites for education, ideally, if you have a master's in education, would be better. But if you do not, and you have got a master's in another field, like administration and other areas, but you have spent a large part of your life in education, some consideration might be given to you. With the hope that you will end up becoming a scholar in education, inshallah.
وحي خلاقي مساري مجمع القرآن داري فخر مسجد ابن عوف مجمع طاب كياني وحي خلاقي مساري مجمع القرآن داري فخر مسجد ابن عوف مجمع طاب كياني أنا زاد طموحي في حمى خير الصروح فيه إبداعي توالى وتنوع فيه
It is the policy of the International Open University, worth mentioning, that for all our students, we always endeavor to make sure that they have internship, especially in some of their areas of specialization. Now, those who are doing IT have always had an opportunity of that nature. It might not be the same for most of the other students, but we are striving to look for possibilities to take you as an intern before you complete your program. But then we also recognize that most of these students, if not all, also require to do community service, which is an indispensable element for our graduation, for a student to graduate. Because community service means you are supposed to be able to connect with the population, support the population, and
all the best. Before we move to the next agenda item, I would like to take you back a little bit. I want to recognize the presence of some more invited guests from other institutions such as NACA and also MDI. You are most welcome. Now we continue with the agenda. Mr. Chancellor, the Vice Chancellor will now present students who have fulfilled the requirements prescribed by the International Open University for the award of diplomas and certificates and who have been found to be worthy of in both character and learning to be admitted to the diploma and certificates mentioned of the International Open University. Welcome, Vice Chancellor.
the names that are being called, I think we have only one student, if I'm not mistaken, who will be called on this. But let me just call the names, and if your name is called, please remain standing. These are the diplomas and the certificates. We will start with the Advanced Diploma in Islamic Economics, Banking and Finance. Tasmin Aliya Yadi, Somalia. Tariq bin Firuz, Bangladesh. Saida Sophia, India. Advanced Diploma in Education. Zoha Muhammad, Pakistan. Asma Isa, Saudi Arabia. Shamila Namudu, Somalia. Safia Imran, Botswana. Nushin Saeed, India. Uba Hassan Mohammed, Somalia. Advanced Diploma in Business Administration. Rushik Usman Intawala, India. Saeed Ahmed Ali, Saudi Arabia. Advanced Diploma in Information Technology. Sehar Tawfiq, India. Olivia Michael Bridgman, Australia. Binta Sane, the Gambia. Is Binta Sane here? Advanced Diploma in Psychology. Gulmakai, USA. Sharif Muhammad, Australia. Wafa Kanwal, Pakistan. Nurain Sadia, India. Aisha Tariq, Australia. Ruhma Usman Entawala, India. Yusra Muhammad, Libya. Fatima Sadia, India. Safia Mechi, India. Aufa Lindinila, Indonesia. Elina Abdul Rahim, Malaysia. Ariba Abdul Majid, Pakistan. Now we move to the certificates. Certificate in Islamic Economics, Banking and Finance. Ramiz Riaz Ratore, Pakistan. Masood Mohammed, India. Muhammad Ali Hashi, Canada. Certificate in Education. Sanari Alisha Nazir, USA. Austin Stephen Siampani, Malawi. Sarah Camelia Alawi, Germany. Salma Sultana, Bangladesh. Aisha Maryam Mohammed, Sri Lanka. Lubna Ali Ibrahim Lahali, Palestine. Hakim Mohammed Abdullah, Sri Lanka. Dad Sharif, Australia. Fariha Afrin Abdul Hamid, UAE. Certificate in Psychology. Khutija Fatima, India. Mariam Haikal, Maldives. Nafisa Muhammad, UAE. Nikhat Jabin, Pakistan. Sania Manjali, United Kingdom. Afra Nasimul, India. Humaira Muhammad, India. Safija Bazik, Bosnia and Herzegovina. Certificate certificate in psychology still. Abdul Khadir Tulul, Canada. Farzana Shamir, Bangladesh. Safia Alawadi, Kuwait. Hana Rahi, Germany. Hasina Zinat, India. Hina Fakhar, Pakistan. Lima Fulat, Afghanistan. Risha Nandwani, India. Sajida Parveen, Pakistan. Certificate in Information Technology, Sarah Mubarak Abrar, Saudi Arabia. Yumna Zisan, Pakistan. Imtiaz Tiflun, South Africa. Umayma Zavis, UAE. We have some students who also did their previous courses, but they were not part of the graduating class at the time. Among them are Gambians, so let me call them. And this is all programs together. Evans Buama, BSc Psychology, who graduated in 2024. Rahina Kalim, Psychology, Certificate in Psychology. Fatima Harunai, Psychology, Certificate in Psychology 2018. Abdul Alan Bangura, BED, I think we've mentioned them. Fatoumata Sanyang, BED. Ibrahima John, BED, all of them from the Gambia. Amadou Sambu, BED. Farzana, Masters in Islamic Studies. Musa Ahmed Musa, Islamic Studies, Masters. Aziz Hussein, Masters in Islamic Studies. All the others are Masters in Islamic Studies. Aziz Hussein from the US. Amir Naim from the US. Iweni Sikacha from Zimbabwe. Enas Abdul Hamid, UAE. Alasan Isa from Ghana. Bibi Amina, Saudi Arabia. Fayaz Zuain, United Kingdom. Wawan Setio, Indonesia. Adil Yunus, Ghana. Shaim Ghazi Ibrahim, Ghana. Khurnia Arif Maspul, Indonesia. Hussein Muhammad Didi, Maldives. Mukhtar Tanai, Afghanistan. Sitan Muhammadu, Cameroon. Ahmad Amau, Nigeria. Rohin Purianto, Indonesia. And Samina Gul, Saudi Arabia. Now we move to some of the specialized courses. Intensive Arabic program for Omar Shah, India. Lejla Izairi, Bosnia-Herzegovina. Saiful Islam, UK. Shazia Pervez, Saudi Arabia. Khadija Rilhan, India. Lubna Tazin, USA. Kenan Ramiz, Austria. Muhammad Raki, Bangladesh. Shamil Jacobs, South Africa. Ibrahim Abba, the Gambia. Yes, Ibrahim Abba, please stand up. Asma I.O.U. Razak, Fiji. Saliha I.O.U. Razak, Fiji. Hina Numan, Qatar. Osman Mpeketula, Malawi. Adnan Manzoor, India. Winda Melissa, Indonesia. Mehnur Mukhtar, India. Seku Mukhtar Kamara, Egypt. Usman Hassan, Nigeria. Maimuna Mana, Nigeria. Zain Abidin, Australia. Abdullahi Moody, Saudi Arabia. Nuzak Sayed, Canada. Nasru Raj, Kenya. Bilal Khrad, USA. Amina Suleiman, Nigeria. Aisha Hassan, Nigeria. Maria Hassan, Nigeria. Farida Bala, Nigeria. And we also conduct Ijaza. The Ijaza program, we have few graduates. Fatima Azhar from Pakistan. Miss Judin Akimbani, Saudi Arabia. Faiza Habibullah, India. Aisha Muhammad, Somalia. Fatima Azhar, Pakistan. Aisha Murayo, Nigeria. Mariam Rumi, India. Quran memorization, those who have graduated. Alim Ismail Kamara, Sierra Leone. Aisha Musa Ibrahim, Kenya. Amna Khalid, India. Amina Muhammad, Qatar. Atiya Parvin, India. And those who did graduated for the Tajween Intensive. Samia Tasmin, Canada. Joeri Sultana, India. Rafatu Salis, USA. Riha Vazi, Shaykh, Qatar. You have to remain standing until you are asked to sit. Kehin Yakin, Nigeria. Abdul Karim Adani Musa, Ghana. Muhammad Mizanur Rahman, UK.
Make a little bit of change. We call on Mr. Fatajo. Mr. Chancellor, I am pleased to invite Mr. Ibrahim Fatajo, Quality Assurance Officer at the headquarters of the International Open University to read the citation for Dr. Jibril Jau, who is to be awarded the posthumous certificate of commendation for excellent services. Welcome, Mr. Fatajo.
Mr. Fatajo, before you read, can I please invite Mr. Amadou Toure of the National Accreditation and Quality Assurance Authority to kindly come on stage and then listen to the citation before receiving the award on his behalf and on behalf of the family. Thank you, Mr. Toure.
Good morning, everybody. Dr. Jibril Jau, a visionary leader and a trailblazer, has left an indelible mark on the landscapes of education and quality assurance in the Gambia. As the inaugural Chief Executive Officer of the National Accreditation and Quality Assurance Authority, NACA, since its establishment in 2015, Dr. Jau has been instrumental in shaping the educational framework of the nation. Under his leadership, Dr. Jau played a pivotal role in the development and implementation of the Gambia Skills Qualification Framework, GSQF, in 2007, and subsequently the National Qualification Framework, NQF, for the educational system in 2015. His commitment to enhancing the quality of education is further evidenced by NACA's validation of 7 curricula for technical and vocational education and training, TVET programs in the Gambia. Dr. Jau's proactive approach is exemplified by the Employee Skill Needs Survey conducted by NACA in 2018, reflecting his dedication to aligning education with the dynamic needs of the job market. This initiative underscores his forward-thinking and strategic mindset in ensuring that education meets academic standards and addressing the practical requirements of industry and employers. Furthermore, Dr. Jau has been the driving force in the institutional accreditation of the International Open University, I.O.U, where NACA granted accreditation for bachelor's and master's degree programs. His commitment to maintaining high academic standards and fostering a culture of quality assurance has undoubtedly contributed to the success and recognition of educational institutions under NACA's supervision. The crowning achievement of Dr. Jibril Jau's tenure came on the 26th of September 2023 with the official launch of the Gambia's first National Qualification Framework, GNQF. This groundbreaking initiative, carried out under his guidance and technical supervision, represents a significant milestone in the nation's education system. In recognition of his outstanding leadership, tireless dedication, and unwavering commitment to advancing education and quality assurance in the Gambia, the International Open University proudly acknowledges Dr. Jau as a catalyst for positive change and progress. His legacy as the visionary CEO of NACA will undoubtedly resonate for years to come, leaving an enduring impact on the educational landscape of the Gambia. We now offer him a certificate of appreciation posthumously to express our sincere appreciation to Dr. Jau for his excellent service in providing the appropriate environment for universities to thrive and grow, and for guiding and supporting the International Open University through its accreditation journey. Thank you very much.
At the International Open University, the efforts and hard work that we have put throughout the academic years have finally paid off, and today we stand together as proud graduates of our university. The vision of our university, changing the world through education, has made us what we are today. Few years ago, it was one of the finest days of our lives when we started to pursue our studies at the International Open University. What a remarkable day it was. The journey became more interesting with both online and offline classes. Today, I believe that it is all on purpose to just make us stronger for the future. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to our amazing lecturers. I feel incredibly honored to have received your insightful lectures as I work on my degree program. We owe a tremendous debt of gratitude for you to nurturing our minds and fostering our development. We appreciate the help and support from the student unit, help desk, to the highest level of administration in the university. Our accomplishments are not solely a testament of our individual brilliance, but rather a reflection of our continuous encouragement and support from our families and friends. I would like to express my gratitude to my parents, MRC Holland Foundation, and the Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education. Without their sacrifice, it would have been impossible for me to be where I am today. In the midst of diverse backgrounds, the university has taught us how to adjust in a setting that can be difficult for some of us, how to be the modest, and how to respect everyone's culture and custom. Indisputably, the International Open University has changed our lifestyles. We are now proud graduates of the same university, living its premises with the same ambition to succeed. Our year's journey extends far beyond the boundaries of textbooks and classroom. It lies in the friendships we have forged, the extracurricular activities we have participated in, and the moments of inspiration we have experienced. As I look at this sea of familiar faces, I see a remarkable group of individuals who have grown together, laughed together, and supported each other throughout our time at the International Open University. Our year's journey extends far beyond the boundaries of textbooks and classrooms. Okay? As we move on to the next phase of our lives, some of us plan to further their studies, and some of us are entering the world of work. Whatever we do, we must remember the invaluable lessons we have learned at the International Open University. We must keep in mind that success is determined by how positively it affects other people's lives. Let us keep in mind that failure is only a stepping stone on the road to success, and that the greatest lessons frequently lie outside our comfort zone. We are not just graduates, we are leaders and change makers. We must be proud of who we are. We are graduates of the International Open University, people who can contribute significantly to today's ever-changing world. So let us keep the virtue of honesty and perseverance in us. It is our responsibility to bring about positive change in the world by effectively applying our skills, sets to make ourselves, our family, and our university proud. Fellow graduates, when we leave this convocation venue today, let us celebrate what we have accomplished and reflect on how we can serve as role model to others. Let us always believe in ourselves and try to overcome the challenges that we may encounter from here. I thank you all.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jallo, for that brilliant speech. Now we would like to announce the names of the recipients of gifts at global level. They are Swaibu Jata, Bachelor of Business Administration, and Musa Sow, Bachelor's degree in Islamic economics, banking, and finance. Now, I would like to, Mr. Vice Chancellor, I have the pleasure of inviting Mr. Sidiki Sise, Deputy Director of Administration, to deliver the vote of thanks. Welcome, Mr. Sise.
Mr. Vice Chancellor, the Chancellor, Honorable Minister of Basic and Secondary Education, our guest speaker, Madam Cole, respected university officials, esteemed faculty members, proud parents, distinguished guests, graduates, and students. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It is with great pleasure and honor to extend our vote of thanks on behalf of the university management, First of all, our sincere appreciation goes to our guest speaker, Honorable Minister, whose wisdom, guidance, and inspiration words have made this graduation ceremony truly memorable. Your presence has added an extra value to our event. Thank you, ma'am. Our esteemed university officials and faculty members, your dedication to nurture students' mind and impart knowledge is invaluable. Thank you, colleagues. May Allah reward all of you. Your commitment to excellence has not only made our students academically proficient, but has also instilled in them a thirst for lifelong learning. Our special thanks goes to parents and family who have supported the management throughout this long journey. Your kind cooperation, sacrifice, and encouragement have been the driving force behind success of our graduates. May Allah reward all of you. To our friends, MNC Holland, we can't express our gratitude enough. Without your intervention, some of our graduates may not have been here with us today. Thank you very much, MNC Holland, for the support. May Allah reward their efforts. We express our gratitude to organizers, our team members, organizers, Mr. Jan and his team, volunteers, and the venue manager, Mr. Marena. Thank you very much for hosting this wonderful convocation ceremony. For the graduate, try to be inspiration of positive change, an ambassador to excellence that define your alma mater. Congratulations to all of you. Congratulations to management. Thank you very much. Barakallah fikum.
Thank you very much, Imam Siddiqui Sise, for that wonderful speech. Last but not the least on the agenda is the Chancellor's closing remarks. Your Excellency, members of the Governing Council and Senate, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I now invite the Chancellor to declare the convocation for the award of degrees and presentation of diplomas and certificates closed. Welcome, Chancellor.
By the authority vested in me by Allah, I now declare the 10th convocation for the award of degrees and presentation of diplomas and certificates closed. Barakallahu feekum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Remain seated.
Please, can you stand up for the national anthem? I know our registrar is in a haste, so maybe he's hungry now. So we are going to do it in a cappella. Let's sing it loud, with joy and pride. The national anthem. Every Gambian should know it. If you don't know it, let us know. Raise your hand. We are going to be in trouble. I tell the minister that this thing should come to you. So please, after two, we sing the national anthem, and after the national anthem, he is going to lead us in reverse order. Everybody remain seated until the high table moves out. Once we move out, Mr. Faraji will give you some announcements, okay? Thank you very much. 1, 2. For the Gambia, our homeland, we strive and pray that all may live in unity, freedom, and peace in care. Let justice guide us towards the common goal, and join our diverse peoples to prove man's brotherhood. We pledge our firm allegiance, our promise we renew. Keep us, great God of nations, to the Gambia ever true. Barakallahu fikum. So we are going to be marching.
Yes, good evening viewers. I am Babu Ture from GMEB TV. So as I said, we are here at the International Open University graduation ceremony. So here we have another student that we want to interview. So followers, do not forget to subscribe, like and follow us. So as I said, the student that we met, so can you please tell us who are you?
Good afternoon, I'm Kumbaba from I.O.U, a graduating student. Yeah, and then I specialized in English. I did the BEd program.
So come like Kumba. So now I want to ask you, what were your major and why do you choose it as a major?
Okay, I majored English. We did the hybrid program in education. And then I believe it is a way of giving back to the community. That was why I majored English. And then I was a teacher. Yeah.
Yes, Kumba. So now I know today you are happy because you complete your further in this university.
Yeah.
So now we know that to further in especially international university is not easy. So now I want to ask you, what are the challenges that you face during your study in this university?
Actually, it is not an easy task. It is a journey, but it takes courage and then inspiration to accomplish all of those things. But it's not an easy one. But one needs to be dedicated, focused to achieve such. Yeah.
So as you said, so now after from graduating here, so what is your plan for now?
Okay, currently I am working at curriculum as we speak as an education officer. So we're aiming for higher, maybe more achievements ahead, inshallah. Yeah.
So now the last question is, what advice do you have for the other people who want to come here or who are already in this university?
Well, all that I have to say is let them be focused, dedicated, and that is all it takes to achieve. Yeah.
Yes,
Thank
no
you.
problem. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yes, good afternoon, followers. I am Babu Ture from GMEB TV. So as I said, we have another new student that we want to interview. But dear followers, do not forget to follow, subscribe, like and share. So now we have another student that we want to interview. Mr. Man, can you please tell us who are you?
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Tijan Lum, the Student Committee President of the International Open University.
Yes, I can say Mr. President, because you are the president of this noble university. So, Mr. President, so we want to ask you, what are your major in this university?
Alhamdulillah, I am majoring mathematics and in my third semester.
Yes, so now we want to ask you, what are the challenges that you face in your this major? Because people normally complain to study international university is not easy. So what are the challenges that you do normally face?
Well, challenges is just normal challenges when education is faced. Because we are studying in International Open University doesn't mean that we face different challenges from others, though it's an online. But this majoring we are doing is completely offline. So then therefore we don't face that much major when you are doing as your online. Yeah, we don't face any major as at now.
Yes, no problem. As you say, Mr. President, so now we want to ask you, as a leader, to lead is not easy. Yes. So you as a leader, what difficulty do you normally face with the student and the staff?
Well, as you made mention, leadership is a challenge and is one of the most difficult things here as at we start. But challenges we are facing anyway, they are not that major, but they are just minor challenges. Yeah, which is sometimes with the staff and then with the students. We don't have a major challenges there, just few challenges, yeah.
Yes. So, Mr. President, yes. So now I want you to give, what is your advice for the people, for the students that want to come and further here?
Good education is when you are learning, you must ready to serve. People who are teaching or who are investing their resources into you, they expect you to give back to the society tomorrow. So as far as we are learning good manners here, we are just ready to give it in one way or the other to the general public, to the general body.
Yes, Mr. President, I think I can give you the last question that I want to ask you. So, for the last question that I want to ask you, what is your plan after graduating from this noble university?
To serve my country, to serve my people.
That's your plan?
That's my plan.
In which way do you want to serve them?
I am an educationist. I'm a maths teacher. I have to go back to the system and then teach my younger ones, my daughters, my children. Anyway, teach the general body of the Gambian and the citizens of the Gambia.
Yes, thank you for the...
I'm Usman Kasam from GMEV TV. Please follow us. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share GMEV TV's video. As a staff member, what challenges do you face in the institution here with your relationship with students?
Okay, assalamu alaikum. My name is Lamin Rana. I'm the student support officer at International Open University. About the challenges we normally face with the students, mostly the students, what we face are some of them, they have some internet challenges, some they don't have any IT background. So we do give them some trainings before they start the program. So it's good to know that when the student comes, they explain their challenges to you. Then we, as the staff, we help them to address those ones. So mostly when we register the students, create the accounts, and then guide the students how to do their courses. Some of them, they still face challenges and they keep coming back, all the time. So our challenges are not much. Students are the ones that face challenges most. So, but our trainings, for us, we are open to the students. We make sure that we help the students, to meet their requirements and also to train them how to do their online degree programs.
All right then, thank you very much. The other question that I want to ask is that what advice do you have for the outgoing students and for the upcoming ones that are currently in the school?
Yeah, for the outgoing students, the advice that I will give it to them, before I say anything, I have to congratulate them for the job well done, because they have sacrificed a lot and they have spent sleepless nights to make sure that they get this degree done, they get the knowledge that they want. And the advice that I will give it to the student, the outgoing student, is I want them to continue the same sacrifice, to know that they have started something that is to acquire a knowledge, authentic knowledge, where you know that it will help them in the future to build this nation, because our motto is changing the nation through the education. So my advice to them, let them be part of the national development, because national development is the key thing that every citizen of the country, Gambians, has to work towards to make it happen, inshallah. And also I will advise the students that let them not forget that their knowledge is just not the paper. Knowledge needs to be shared, because sharing is something is very important, because there are some morals they taught them in the school. Some Islamic aspects are part of it. The reason that those courses are added there to guide them, whatever the knowledge they have from their programs, so that they can put it into the job market. Let them be honest, you understand, and strive forward, and inshallah they will be succeeding.
Thank you very much, Mr. You are welcome.
Audio Jungle.